So my niece turned 16 and I gave her my fucking 66. It's her spam. But I'll put this tires and shit. We can roll over here, get it started, clean it, all that. I took the backs out of it. I'm over in springs. Put some springs on it. Have her start. It's a good start. It's funny because a lot of people be talking shit about how I shouldn't give my niece this car, but shut the fuck up. I'm sorry you weren't in love as a child. It's fucking lifted from the back right now because I put the stock springs, but I don't like that shit. I'm gonna put the drop springs back on it. I put the original springs on it so I could take it out of that fucking dirt it was sitting in. So many fucking memories in this car. A lot of unspokenable ones. Shouldn't have to get a cleansing. Gotta get a priest up in this hole. This car's clean. Look at it. This bitch is clean. It's a badass gift for a 16-year-old. Had spokes on it, but the spokes are not around anymore. Put them on OBS and sold it, so I'm just gonna get Steelies. Steelies are better anyway nowadays. When I used to off-road a lot, I used to roam all the fucking deserts here by the hood and shit, and then I would always pick up wheels and tires and throw away. Not only to clean the desert, but also because, you know, coming up on free fucking vintage wheels and tires, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so this fucking rim I've had laying around forever, this spare wheel I just found the Jeep. And it has a big ass bolt pattern, bigger than any Ford and Chevy, so I always wonder where it came from. And I remembered this morning and I pulled it out and sure enough it's the same bolt pattern. So, yeah, it belongs on there. We're on Pontiac Detail right now. I bought this shit in the west side. I have to drive all the way to Polvos. Hell yeah, my brother. Die when you die. The top won't stay up. And it's fucking raining and I'm in fucking downtown. This shit don't have plates. I just bought it. And yeah. Your mom's at home. Hey, let's fucking rain like a motherfucker the day you buy a convertible, you know? Of course it would happen that way. I can't. I'm super happy about this. I love rabbits. I miss my rabbit pickup truck, and this is the next best. Some sort of beach. This shit's smoking hard. That was maybe a bad buy. I'll slap another engine on this hoe. We're home. I made it. This shit was heating up and they ran out of gas twice. Just for procrastinating. But yeah, this bitch was heating up. I think it's a bad water pump. I might need an engine for it. But I just like it. So fuck it. The seats aren't ripped for shit. They're leather. I gotta Google how to put the top back up because it's locked and I don't know how, and it's gonna fucking rain in it. Gotta do that shit right now. It's got teardrop Volkswagen rims from a newer one. That's the exact same wheels I had on my Volkswagen Rabbit truck. Yep. We're home. I made it. This shit was heating up and they ran out of gas twice. Just for procrastinating. But yeah, this bitch was heating up. I think it's a bad water pump. I might need an engine for it. But I just like it. So fuck it. The seats aren't ripped for shit. They're leather. I gotta Google how to put the top back up because it's locked and I don't know how, and it's gonna fucking rain in it. Gotta do that shit right now. It's got teardrop Volkswagen rims from a newer one. That's the exact same wheels I had on my Volkswagen Rabbit truck. Yep. It's missing that molding. I love how it still has the Carman badges on it. On both sides. Now the motor's bad on it. It's smoking a fuck ton. And it gets hot. Like real hot. So I found the motor. It's only like $600 or some shit. I'm gonna bring it in. Free shipping. I'm gonna swap it back to a 1.7. I wanted to put something newer and all that, and everybody's shitting me about keeping it original, so I'm just leaving it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was even like, I'm gonna cut it up and put a V8. And everybody got pissed. Like my dad and shit, you know. This shit's clean, nothing's ripped. Everything works. They took the radio. This motherfucker cleans up good, I remember. I haven't driven it since 2020 when the fucking pandemic started. The last time I was driving it. We more or less cleaned it yesterday, me and my niece and my nephew. I could use a couple more passes. Gotta fucking tuck the carpet back under this, take care of that wiring. Everything's fucking done fucked because when I took the backs out, I just popped everything off of it. But she's solid for being a 66. The whole engine bay over here on her own trip. She cleaned it up and sprayed it. Just a little rattle bomb, nothing special, but pretty good. So this thing has a bad water pump apparently, because yeah, I checked over here, through my side housing thing, no water coming out. When you run it, she runs. It's not knocking, but it does smoke a little bit. So I'm gonna put the water pump, see what she do. And then I did find the other 1.7 with a little bit of miles on it for cheap, so maybe I'll throw that shit in there. But she clean. It's funny because I want to keep this one more than any other of the hot rods and trucks that I come through. I'd rather keep the Rabbit than the fucking Square or that 53.
Una 750, Manny. Mira, una 750. Es una Honda, pues ahora que me retires. Papi, me retiro.
Sí, las esas, no Shadow.
Ah, ándale esa. 2000 me la mandaron.
Porque no esas iba hasta Nuevo México, la de Zona y bien.
Yo tenía una 750. Estaba tan seca. Yo tenía un trago. Una capacidad.
Vas a estar bien mal. Isha, para irnos para pasear, Isha. She still looks cute even though she got wrecked. I think I have a vacuum leak because I have a fucking check engine light on. And she's been, not all the time, but sometimes idling like at 900 and usually shadows at 100, so a little chingazo, something happened. I feel like I'm gonna just go trade it in now. Fuck everybody. Maybe. Yeah. So I made this fucking panel out of the roof from that Monte Carlo. And there was some cardboard assisted sign shit. And I've been grinding around the edge trying to get most of it clean enough to where you get to the metal. But a lot of it like on this edge especially, is so rusted that you go pretty deep and it's not gonna get that shiny. But it'll be good enough for the girls we go with. It should be golden once I grind it down, but yeah, there we go. half of this cover is still gonna fly. So it's gonna go up to like right there, and then from there I'm gonna go up, and then we're gonna lose some dashboard from the bottom, but we'll talk about that in the distributor later. This fucking panel's coming out sick, if I do say so myself. I'm actually gonna leave that piece of sound deadening. It's GM factory sound deadening from the 80s, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, I got this shit. This hole is where I had that screw. So what I do is I put it with the self-tapper so I can hold it where it goes, and then I'll weld around and weld in the holes. But I got this shit tightened. No fucking, what's it called, soda pop can effect or whatever the fuck, and it's not buckling anywhere. So just gotta, I pretty much hit it already around this edge, but I had to move the set screw so that way you get everything tighter. Hell yeah. Got this shit fucking dope all around. Dead bug. I even got this other panel that has this ridge already indented, so it's gonna match with that shit. Obviously when this is all welded in, it's gonna be smooth. I wanted this one because it had this was like pretty gone, so I just decided to go up higher. Should be good, all blended in, and then seam sealer and some more low sound deadening. Should be golden. This little edge came out pretty sick all around. Obviously still gonna go hit all of it with some the grinder and then a fat wheel so it can be smoothed out and painted. Got the 5-speed on her. It's hard to shift with my left hand. I'm sorry. Got that shit smooth though. She's got that 5-speed from a later '90s model. I had the same swap on my Volkswagen Rabbit truck. I love this thing, dog. It's beautiful. Smooth. It's not heating up anymore. She's riding good. I've got some spark plugs for it. I think it will be golden. So I'm gonna use the original cover, but I'm gonna do some pie cut spacers, but still bolted onto here. But I have to slice it here and then move it forward. And then I'm going to do a fill panel here, and it's going to bolt on up here, but it's going to be removable. And then this, I'm going to utilize it because it already has this flange. You just got to open up the flange, and this is going to be welded onto the floor, and it's going to bolt onto here, and this is going to be removable. So I'll just taper up, now it's going to be welded and then blend it. And it's going to be pretty much your floor space. From here, I'm going to go up and like finish this flange somehow here. Make it removable. Yup. It's a fucking mission, I guess. Not really. All this came out pretty tight. Still got to fucking blend these welds and shit. Over here, it came out tight as fuck though. I started hitting all this red shit because it has, well, this side not so much anymore because I've been hitting it. But you see this, like flaking clear. So I'm gonna fucking pretty much just knock off all the top layer of bullshit, and then I'm gonna primer it with like some high build self-etching shit. And I'm still like, I don't know if white again or turquoise. Probably should go white so I don't have to fuck with any of the door jams. I rigged up this fuel cell here from like a lawnmower because I still haven't sorted out what tank I'm gonna use. I just wanna be able to drive it. Dang it, Bobby, she cute.